Good evening. You're with the Blueprint Explosive Exclusive. I'm Madhavdas G. Will it be third time lucky for the agitating doctors of Kolkata and the Mamata government? After two very public failed attempts of Didi's outreach towards the protesting medicos, now agitating doctors are finally headed towards attending a meeting at the West Bengal Chief Minister, Mamata Banerjee's residence. Now, there have been repeated attempts to resolve the RG Kar hospital impasse, but to no avail. Today again, the doctors demanded that they should be allowed to record and sign the minutes of the talks. The state government has accepted the condition, with the Chief Secretary Manoj Pant saying that both the parties will sign the minutes of the meeting and copies will be shared with each other for clarity. However, the demand to videograph proceedings still remains a snag. One has to see whether it will prove to be a deal breaker again. But for now, doctors are taking stenographers with them to transcribe the meeting.
প্রথম থেকে যে দাবিটা আমাদের ছিল সেই দাবিতে কিন্তু আমরা অনড় আছি এখনো যে আমরা লাইভ স্ট্রিমিং হলেই তবে সেই দাবিটা মাথায় রেখে আমরা আবার সেখান থেকে মুখ্যমন্ত্রীর রেসিডেন্ট কালীঘাটে আমরা গিয়েছিলাম এবং সেখানে আমরা আমাদের ওই অনড় জায়গাটা দেখিয়েছিলাম। এটা আপনারা সবাই জানেন। সেটাও যেমন ঠিক, সেদিক দিয়ে আজকের আমাদের আবার মেল করা হয়েছে, আমরা সেই মেলের উত্তর দিয়েছি এবং আমরা আজকের যে জায়গাতে দাঁড়িয়েছি সেটা হলো আমরা দুদিক দিয়ে মিটিংটা আমরা চাই এবং সত্য যাতে বেরিয়ে আসে এজন্য আমরা পিছু পা হই না। সেই জায়গাটায় আমরা আজকের যে জায়গায় দাঁড়িয়েছি আমাদের প্রফেশনাল স্টেনোগ্রাফার নিয়ে আমরা যাব, মাইনুটস অফ দ্য মিটিং এর প্রত্যেকটা ওয়ার্ড ওখানে সুন্দর করে লেখা হবে এবং দুটো দিকের যারা মিটিং এ থাকবে সবার সিগনেচার থাকবে।
All right, breaking news, Kagamin. This is Riju Datta of the TMC, who is saying that Abhijit Mandal is wrongfully arrested by the CBI in the RG Kar case. He is a victim of political vendetta. So this is the latest coming in. In fact, Tapas is live with us as well. Tapas, this is in fact interesting to see that the TMC is officially coming out to defend a person who they are saying is a victim of political vendetta and coming out to defend Abhijit Mandal. This is quite interesting to see, because here you had a situation where the CBI was being accused of not doing anything. And now, of course, this person has been arrested. He's being cited as a victim of political vendetta. How do you see the politics playing out on this?
Well, that's the narrative of the Trinamool Congress, and if you can go back and we can recall the series of incidents that unfolded following the incident of RG Kar, Trinamool Congress have always tried to follow a narrative, to try to establish a narrative, and this is the narrative after Kolkata Police's officer in charge of the SHO of then Tala Police Station, Abhijit Mandal, was arrested. And not stopping there, even Kolkata Police's senior officials at the rank of Additional Commissioner of Police 4, along with other senior IPS officers, visited the residence of Abhijit Mandal today late afternoon and met with the family members of Abhijit Mandal and assured all kind of help, be it legal or financial help, to Abhijit Mandal in the interim. Since he is in CBI custody, all kind of help would be rendered. So the government stand and the party dispensation, that is Trinamool Congress, their stand is very clear that Abhijit Mandal has not done anything wrong.
Okay.
And he has been wrongfully charged.
Well, stay with us, Tapas. There are more information coming in on the story. There's a lot more, in fact, that we're looking at, because TMC leaders are busy putting the onus on doctors for dragging talks and shielding Mandal, and they can't be faulted for not trusting the government, because even today, top Kolkata police officials went to express solidarity with their colleague Abhijit Mandal, who's been arrested for tampering with proof.
আমি আজকে এখানে এসেছি along with আমাদের সিনিয়র কলিগস দুজন অফিসারের সাথে। এখানে মিসেস সঙ্গীতা মন্ডল, ওয়াইফ অফ মিস্টার অভিজিৎ মন্ডল, আমাদের তালা পুলিশের ওসি, ওনার ফ্যামিলিকে মিট করার জন্য আমরা এসেছি মেইনলি বেসিক্যালি ওনাকে আমাদের সাপোর্টটা জানার জন্য, বিকজ ক্যালকাটা পুলিশ ইজ আ ফ্যামিলি অ্যান্ড অভিজিৎ মন্ডল অ্যাজ এ মেম্বার অফ দ্য ফ্যামিলি। ওনার এখন যখন একটা সমস্যা হয়েছে, কলকাতা পুলিশ ওনাদের সাথে আছে অ্যান্ড ওনাদের সাথে থাকবে। ওনাদের জন্য যা কিছু হেল্প লাগবে, সাপোর্ট লাগবে, আমরা ওনাদেরকে সব প্রোভাইড করব, এটাই ওনাকে বলতে এসেছি আজকে। যতটুকু আমার যে নলেজ আছে আমি বলবো দ্যাট যে ওসি ওনার কোনো দোষ নেই, যেটা আমার পার্সোনাল বিলিফ আছে।
Let's remind you what Abhijit Mandal has been arrested for. Times Now has accessed the CBI remand note in his case, and here are the charges against him. One, he didn't ensure videography of the entire process. There was no videography of exhibits from the scene of crime. Motive to render undue benefit to Sanjoy Roy. Unnecessary delay in seizing accused Roy's clothes. Intention was to divert direction of the investigation and attempt to vitiate evidence and vital case data. Also remaining evasive, not revealing truth in the probe is a charge that Abhijit Mandal is facing. Let's quickly open this up and take it across to our guests. Joining us, we have Gopal Krishna Agarwal, national spokesperson of BJP. Gargi Nandi Roy is a political analyst joining us. Asif Ansari, political analyst, is with us. Professor Manojit Mandal, political analyst, is joining us. Professor Manojit Mandal, it's nobody's case that the CBI is beyond questioning. But, you know, the last few weeks, we have seen a situation where I think several of our panelists who support the TMC, including yourself, have questioned why is the CBI not making arrest, why is it not making any headway in the investigation. Now that they have gone and made the arrest, now there are attempts of solidarity going in from the police's side. We have, you know, the TMC officially coming out and saying that he's a victim of political vendetta, when the CBI has filed in its remand note the charges of why evidence was not collected or improperly collected by this particular individual.
You know, there is a very interesting term in internet, phishing. And that phishing is also applicable to fishing around. CBI is exactly doing that. This person was charged, according to CBI, for destruction of evidence. If that is the case, then CBI must answer the person who was arrested, the only person who was arrested by Kolkata police for the case of rape and murder. I emphasize rape and murder. Whether that person is a real accused or not. If yes, then the CBI must keep their mouth shut and take this case for logical conclusion.
Professor Mandal, if there's no videography of the exhibits of the crime scene, if there's no videography of the entire process, if there are charges that there was a motive to render undue benefit to Sanjay Roy, the main accused, unnecessary delay in seizing the accused Roy's clothes, and the intention is to divert direction of investigation, charges that I just read out, is there not a strong enough reason to arrest this individual?
I have understood. If all those allegations are prima facie true, and even thereafter Kolkata police could arrest this person, forensic reports say that his DNA matched to it, the DNA of the victim, then what is CBI doing? That's what precisely I'm asking. The DNA sample collection has matched. The teeth of that Sanjay Rai, there is sample of that also. You have the Bluetooth headphone, you have the CCTV footages clearly showing that this person is entering and coming out, and thereafter...
No, but there is an attempt at protection. There is an attempt at protection, Professor Mandal. You're not addressing that issue. Gargi Nandi Roy. Once again, let Gargi Nandi Roy come in now. Gargi Nandi Roy, what is CBI doing? CBI has not done its job properly. Those are the questions coming in, and are you surprised that you're seeing these kind of statements coming in, which are basically supporting Abhijit Mandal, the person arrested under the charges or the allegations that I just read out?
Yes, thank you, Madhav, for inviting. No, Madhav, I'm not surprised by what TMC is saying. TMC will naturally try to cover up or protect Abhijit Mandal. See, Didi has one quality. Didi, you remember, for that another police, Rajiv Kumar, she went and sat in dharna at CBI. So if people have done work for him, she always tries to protect her people. Now what will happen? It is quite obvious, it is clear to anybody with a little bit of consciousness that how the things were covered up. Simple thing, the first case diary, body was written, it was unconscious when she was already declared dead. Imagine, as per the Bharatiya Nyaya Sangeeta, I think section 173, you cannot have a postmortem without a FIR. And we know when FIR was registered, and then everybody now knows how scene was contaminated, how there was renovation. The next day, the principal writes for a renovation. But the problem is, CBI has arrested Avijit Mandal. Why they have to protect Avijit Mandal? Because the next will be DC North. Because Avijit Mandal directly reports to DC North. And who is DC North? The person, the police officer who had offered money to Abhaya's father. So gradually it will go up, and we know that already 8 police officers have been summoned by CBI. They were questioned, and 4 big police officials are under radar. That is news. So that's why TMC and their leaders will try to make an attempt to protect Avijit Mandal, because then it will gradually go up. See, the main one of the 5 demands of the junior doctors is resignation of the police commissioner, because nothing has happened without the knowledge of the police commissioner, and the police commissioner must have got the instructions from higher up. When on 14th night those people went and ransacked, where did those guys come? In truckloads of goons come and ransack the hospital. So there
are many questions for the police to answer, Asif Ansari, and some of those questions even the Supreme Court is seized of, like why the crime scene was contaminated, why in fact people were not allowed at that particular scene. But I want you to respond to the charge. Is there a concerted attempt at protecting the cops? Because if the role of the cops comes under question, then the state government certainly does not look very good in such a situation. That's what Gargi Nandi Roy is saying. Please respond to that, Asif.
Well, Madhav, as I come to know about right now only, that the cop is being said to not be involved in the matter. But the matter of fact is that when the case is into CBI, that the TMC should refrain from commenting of any of the arrests, because until unless the arrest is not being done in this all the matter, the crime will be not proven correctly. But who is trying to cover up these cases, it is totally condemnable for protecting any kind of person who has been arrested right now only there. Because let the court decide, let the CBI decide the fair enough who is there arresting. I think the TMC should not intervene of any culprit being caught by the CBI. This is what I want to say on this.
Okay, so you're not with the TMC on this. Let me bring in Gopal Krishna Agarwal. Gopal Krishna Agarwal, what is going on? Is this a political conspiracy as the TMC is putting it? Because they are saying that here is a person who is arrested. He is nothing but a symbol of the political controversy, political vendetta that is going on in Kolkata. And also, we are seeing cops in fact come out and express solidarity with the family of the individual who's been arrested.
Madhav, we have to understand there are 2 aspects to whole issue now. One is the perpetrator of the crime, which is Sanjay Roy, which has been arrested, and there are certain issues, evidences against that the one case is going on, that will one part. The second more important part, that now the junior doctors and everybody in the country, and particularly in the West Bengal, is agitated about the role of the state government post the crime. And how they try to protect, and there are ample evidence. It is the second part that is important. What the TMC etc. is saying, the perpetrator of the crime has been arrested, what you are doing now. It is the conspiracy over the whole issue, and the way the state government, particularly Mamata Banerjee government, tried to protect and control the situation in that point of time, and remove the evidences of the crime, and tried to divert the investigation, no collection of the evidence, destruction of the evidence, the way the Sandeep Ghosh was, he gave resignation, then put it into the different hospital, then how the Tala Police Prabhari, this Mandal, how he acted. You yourself mentioned here, which is very clear, the CBI said in its report that the clothes of the Sanjay Roy was not given after 3 days. Then FIR was filed after 14 hours. Then he went to the, after such a heinous crime, he went half an hour later, and still he did not try to videograph the place and secure the crime scene. So these are the issues that are very important. Why people are agitated? Crime is taken, the culprit is arrested, it's a one part. The thing is the connivance of the state government and their administration and the police in covering up the crime, that shows that they are involved into the whole criminal activity.
Banerjee Mandal, it shows how actively involved the state government is as far as the cover-up of this crime is concerned, and that's why there is support going on to the police, because the complicity has been recorded even in the apex court level. That's the allegation coming in.
To your BJP friends, you have given 3 each uninterrupted time. When you watch this show back at home, you'll ask yourself how much time you are giving and how you're tackling any person who is supporting or speaking on behalf of the TMC.
Professor
This
Mandal,
is your
please
rabbi.
answer the question.
Hang on.
No, but the first instance also you didn't answer the question. Now again you are diverting the topic. I will give you 5 minutes, sir, but please answer the question at hand.
This is your demeanor. I humbly beg you not to call me for this kind of biased show. Right?
No, there is nothing biased, Professor Mandal. There are questions.
Absolutely biased. Absolutely.
Answer the question.
I will answer. I have
Answer, please answer.
Question. I will answer if you give uninterrupted time that you have given to your friend. The fact remains very.
The crime is the question of what in.
You talk of cover-up.
Cover-up of the crime by the Mamata government is the question.
200 people were killed in Manipur. Manipur is still
this is a cover-up. What are you talking? This is a cover-up and agitation. I have given you ample questions. You answered it. Why 40? It took 14 hours to file an FIR.
Okay, let me just come in now. Gentlemen, please calm down. Professor Mandal, Manipur is a very serious issue. It's a burning issue, and it's an issue that definitely deserves national attention. But for the moment, please let us discuss the issue related to RG Kar, because the BJP is accusing the TMC of a cover-up. Please answer and address the question. Please take 2 minutes uninterrupted, but answer the question for heaven's sake.
CBI has covered up all those corruption cases that was initiated by TMC. Sharda is the biggest example of that. That case was initiated by TMC. 10 years down the line, not a single justice or conviction. CBI has botched it up. CBI is going to botch up this case as well. I'm quite sure they can't do anything better than Kolkata police. That's why they are fishing out. And you people, especially some of you in the media, so sold out that you do not even want to listen
what
to
do you mean sold out? We are reporting what Riju Datta has said. Is Riju Datta not a spokesperson of TMC, Professor Mandal? No, I take very strong objection. You cannot come here. No, this is the problem. Professor Mandal, you have to be responsible. If you come on the channel and make irresponsible comments like this, then there will be interruptions. I am very sorry. You cannot have a free pass like this. You are coming here. This is a debate. We are asking you questions. All sides will have their say. This is not just going to be a one-sided debate. Professor Mandal, there are serious questions of the complicity of the Kolkata police which are coming out of the CBI remand note. Do you have any answers to them? Or does the CBI's alleged watch-up by you in previous cases, does that justify this?
Yes.
Does that justify a cover-up by Kolkata police?
That is CBI's version. You do not want to see the truth because you people are insane.
No, Professor Mandal, no, absolutely not, absolutely not. You cannot, do not get away by making reckless and irresponsible comments. No, that is not correct. That is not, you are, you are being very, very irresponsible on national television. I'm sorry. However outraged you may be, you do not have an answer. We have asked you the question about 6 times. There's no answer coming in from you. And there you can see Professor Mandal, who clearly got rattled. There is no answer coming in. There are very direct questions coming in from the court papers. Gargi Nandiroy.
Yes, I feel sorry for Manojit, Madhav, because he is a learned man and today he is feeling pressurized when he is seeing the public outrage on the road and he has to defend the indefensible. That is why he is rattled. Manojit, please calm down. I understand your problem. The thing is, everybody can see through the cover-up. As I said in the beginning, yes, in the initial diary it was written unconscious. We know that the parents were told that the girl committed suicide. First they were told she was not well, then she has committed suicide. The parents had to wait for hours together, and there cannot be a postmortem without an FIR. It happened. There cannot be a postmortem in the evening. It happened. When the doctor said it cannot happen, this SHO Abhijit Mandal wrote out. Does he have the authority to write? No. So all these things, and we know how many people from other hospital, Abhigde, that doctor of TMC's doctor, now suspended, from SSKM hospital, what was he doing in the seminar hall? So many people. What was the
many
Sarai
questions,
doing in the
many
seminar?
Questions, Gargi Nandiroy. We're going to take a very quick break. I'm going to ask these questions to Asif Ansari on the other side. Please stay tuned.